That off the top of my head is the X ones in a format that are prevalent.
I'm more concerned. Do you think Robert's going to have a shower beer?
I hope he has a shower beer. Anyway, Jeff Angel on the left playing Green Black Rock. Brent Rogers playing Mardu Pyromancer, not humans. Brent was pretty big on the humans train. Looks like that track has derailed a little bit. Legend Chaser, the starter deck from Chandra. I'm going to pull that up.
We have the classic Table 1 2-0-2-0 matchup.
Give me a second there, Legend. I'll pull that up for you. So the Dominaria Planeswalking deck for Chandra. Now keep in mind that these decks, Planeswalking decks, are geared towards newer players, and therefore the cards themselves in it will be pretty simple. So there's not going to be much complexities and power level in there. Looking over right now, I'm seeing some ramp. There's some elf synergy in here, so I'd look at some elves.
In a Chandra deck?
It's the red-green Chandra.
Oh, it's red-green.
Deck. Yeah, so like there's 2 level elves, 3 Elfheim druids. There's a Marin the Nurturer. There's that new elf in the core set coming out.
Llanowar elf. No.
No, it's the Elvish Clangcaller. It's a green 1/1, but other elves you control get +1/+1. So that could be a good place to grow upon if there's enough elf support coming in the set. Pulling back over some of these cards, you see Grun the Lily King. There's a kicker theme in here. Looks like 2. Bella Cordial Kicker. Haste. Dragon. Yeah, it looks like this deck is about kicker, and it looks like this deck is just a red-green type of ramp deck.
I don't know. I don't think Planeswalker decks are kind of where you want. We want to buy in one of the
Challenge decks, yeah.
Yeah. Are the Kaldis cards rotating out?
Yeah, in the fall, the Kaldis cards rotate out.
Yeah, you still might want to pick them up though and play for them for 3 months. But
so if you're building for this Chandra deck, your best place is going to be try to find out which cards are the best in it and which cards are the worst. I mean, that might be hard as a newer player. Just when you play the deck, you need to think about the type of cards that you like seeing most.
All right, so Jeff casts Collective Brutality just for the non-creature, non-land. Takes Inquisition. So we've got a hand of Fatal Push, Bolt, and 2 lands for Brent.
Not an exciting hand for both players. Not an exciting start for both these players. There's a thought.
We're just going to go back and forth trading resources here, apparently.
Be at Legend Chaser. Find out, sort of pinpoint the cards you like to see most and play most in the deck. And find out, okay, I want more of stuff like this. I want to make sure I'm always seeing this card, always drawing this card, and always able to cast this card. If it's a card like Thunderbolt Pyromancer, you go, okay, I need to make sure I have 6 mana as soon as possible. That's where a card like Lemur Elves comes in handy.
So the allure of Shower Bear is because you can.
What was that? Oh, Shower Bears.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you can. But if you like playing the kicker spells out of the deck, then you go, okay, Elfheim Druid ran speed a little bit quicker on the kicker cards, so I want to make sure I have 4 of those.
So Brent's struggling with getting a board presence here.
Not surprising in the Pyromancer deck. I mean, it doesn't slam.
Well, ideally, he'd have a Pyromancer down turn 3 and spell. He also hasn't drawn any Faithless Lootings too,
which is a problem for this deck.
Right.
There's a Fatal Push from Brent. Goodbye. Goyf. Land for turn and pass for Jeff. I think he just has land and pulse left over in hand. Brent has Bolt, Kolaghan's Command, and that land he just placed in the battlefield and passing it back. So lots of early jockeying for position between the 2 players. And the land off the top there from Jeff. I'm sure he'd love a Tireless Tracker right about now.
So Jeff kind of flooding out here. I think Brent just has Kolaghan's Command.
Yeah.
But he has nothing good to do with it.
No, he has a Bolt though too. But like, this is the problem with...
I'm going to see him get aggro with his land, which is fine.
This is the problem with the Rock deck compared to just Jund. Jund has ways for you to just draw out of floods and sink your mana into. Green Black doesn't. I mean, it still has Hissing Quagmire, but Hissing Quagmire is not Raging Ravine, last time I checked.
I mean, Raging Ravine would still get tagged here nonetheless, though, by Bolt before the trigger.
Jeff conceding that he knew Brent had the Bolt, so just going to make Brent cast it. There's something to always be said. If you got to make your opponent cast spells that you
I don't think I kill it if I'm Brent.
Why not?
You're at 15.
You'd rather just save it for a better target?
Yeah, so it's not going to kill a Glyph. Does he have Threshold? Not Threshold. Does he have Delirium? Planeswalker, Sorcery, Creature Land. So he does have Delirium. So I guess it's okay. But I still really want to get a Pyromancer unless I know that I'm going to be able to cast a Bedlam Reveler.
That's fair.
I mean, it does have Death Touch.
Here's another Quagmire activation. Jeff,
that feels bad.
Brent being really aggressive. He's going to deal 2 damage to this Quagmire and make Jeff discard a land. And all he has left over is a Maelstrom Pulse as Brent draws on the land. Thank you for the host, Legend Chaser. Right? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you hosting us. Feel free to ask any question you would have.
Yeah, traditionally you want your 3-mana card to do a little bit more than discard.
Just drew another one.
Yeah, he needs to draw a Faithless Looting. If he draws the Faithless
Looting, both these
Looting,
players need to draw something because nothing's going on at this point.
At least we're not posturing.
Yeah. Oh,
is that a looting? Looting. We're in business now.
Brent's gonna draw 2 cards. He's gonna discard 2 cards.
Got a land, and I can't tell what else he drew.
A Inquisition.
All right, I'm just gonna flash back this turn to find him. If because if Jeff had something, he would have played it last turn. You could tag with Inquisition.
But it pays off if Jeff had a Maelstrom Pulse.
Like, but you could just play that next turn.
Ooh, this is big.
And he's got 2 fetches out. Yeah, I mean, Jeff doesn't even have to crack him here.
Yes, Cookout is really good food, and I cannot wait to eat Cookout.
That's gonna end up bad. Oh,
so what Brent's doing here,
it's gonna end up bad.
Playing a Collective Brutality. He is attempting to give these Tyler Tracker -2/-2 till end of turn. In response, Jeff is going to crack both his fetch lands. A land will enter the play. Jeff gets a clue. A second land enters play. Jeff gets a clue. Jeff
if we have a punt
mana.
counter, this would qualify. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Jeff's going to pay 2 mana. He's going to sacrifice a clue, give Tyler Tracker a +1/+1 counter, and draw a card. Tyler Tracker is now a 4/3. Collective Brutality will resolve. Tyler Tracker becomes a 2/1, and it survives.
And he's got another fetch in hand. Well, so this is exactly what Jeff needed. So this goes back to my comment 2 turns ago when Brent should have flashed back Faithless Looting. Jeff had nothing to play to the board right there. I don't care that he has a 3-mana sorcery to remove my creature, right? I need to get something on the board going.
We have a quote from Maximus Caesar. Thoughts on the Baubles Faithless Looting versus Thoughts Cower Visions or Opt in Death Shadow? So that was Ben Freeman is a very big proponent on the power of Faithless Looting in Modern.
Also, he likes Death Shadow just a little bit more. He thinks it's one of the pillars of the format. Yes. He's a much better Magic player than I'll ever be. But I don't know if I agree with it being a pillar of the format. I just think that if you're good with the deck, you can get rewarded.
Yes, absolutely.
But a horrible deck designer.
Who, Ben Freeman?
There's very few people I'd call like a fantastic deck designer.
So Ben Freeman designed my absolute favorite deck of all time. That was the 19-land 4-color Saheeli deck that ran Attune and Traverses. And it was an absolute thing of beauty.
And how many things did that win?
He won the Grand. I think he won the Grand Prix with it.
Well, you got me then.
Got him. But yeah, in overall. In Dev Shadow, Thought Scour and Seer Vision is going to be way better than Faithless Looting and Mishra's Bauble. So Jeff, able to win game number 1. Both players unable to draw much of anything, but Jeff found just enough that Tyler Tracker and 2 fetch lands was really big. That's why Jeff was not cracking those fetch lands. He drew the Tracker, got the value, punished Brent for the misplay there, and able to ride that advantage to the game 1 win. Someone asking, would you guys like to see the game as an anime? Absolutely not.
I mean, I don't think it could do much worse. So yeah, let's see it as an anime. Well, it's like whatever. Give me a different medium. I don't think. I don't know what you possibly do with it. But just straight up no from one violence. So I think I think that oh god. So I think that game played out to exactly what Jeff wants to do. Jeff's a grindy deck. That's what green black does. Rock is traditionally the name for it, not Golgari, as old guys call it, rock. You see Jake walking out to get no water again. Is he getting a Yoo-hoo? What's Jake getting here? He's getting a Yoo-hoo. Okay. He's showing to the camera because he knows I'm commenting on it. Big Boy's disgusting. Shut your mouth, Teddy. Funny story about Big Boys. A couple years ago, my dad gave me a gift card because he gets a lot of corporate gift cards, and he gave me a gift card for 1 year for Christmas. So for New Year's, me and two of my friends at the time went to Big Boys and get him a V8. V8s have vegetables and fruit. He can't do that, remember? So I went to Big Boys, and I tried to use the gift card. It turned out it had 11 cents on it.
Hold on a second.
So my dad's a dick.
Teddy, no. Yoo-hoo is an American pillar and institution.
Hold on, let me see it. Let me see
delicious chocolate drink. So
I took a bunch of biology and health nutrition classes, but the second ingredient, well, first of all, water is the first ingredient. What do you think the second ingredient is?
High fructose corn syrup.
High fructose corn syrup. And they have whey from milk, contains less than 2% of cocoa, alkali process, non-fat dry milk, natural and artificial flavors, blah, blah, blah.
Do you want to see me chuck it?
Yeah, hold on. It's 170 God damn it. Oh, God. You've already failed at chugging it. It's not chugging it. Go get another one.
I will get another one. I went too hard. I went too hard at the
pathetic. Even the boy says you're pathetic.
I went too hard.
Oh my! I'm so disappointed with America educational systems now. Does anyone want to tag in Jake or me? Please tag me out. Like, do you see this vein popping out in my forehead? Like, this is from Jake. I can't. Better than chocolate milk. No, get out of here.
Chocolate milk is amazing.
Are you talking like, all right.
UDF series.
No, we talked about this before. No, get quick. Quick syrup, then quick powder.
No.
Yes.
No. UDF series milk.
Does anybody know?
CPR?
Oh, I know CPR. I'm just not doing it. You who kills proof. Yeah, cannabis, yeah.
This is one of our highest viewed modern nights in a while.
Oh, God, I wish you'd die. Are you okay?
I think so.
I think he's cheesing out back here. Okay. Well. Okay.
Still give me some Taco Bell stat.
All right.
Here's a fish from Brent.
Just so you know, when I went out there, the boy was detailing every one of your juicy bites because you could hear you crumpling the paper on the stream when you were masticating your sandwich. All right. So hopefully Brent kept a more reasonable hand that contained Faithless Leading or a PV.
There's a young pyromancer coming down under.
Causes dimension.
The black leaf cliff.
So I don't know if this is going to work out for him. It might, but I'd always be hesitant in a deck that literally just like mono removal and creatures to leave my guy out there before I can get value. So it turns out it's going to work out for Brent.
We see a hand of Lingering Souls.
Collective Brutality, Colgan's Command, Bolt. I don't think it's going to take the Lingering Souls. It might just be me. Depending on what's in Jeff's hand, I'm either going to take the Commander or the Brutality.
We appreciate what you're watching, Legend.
I've enjoyed what I've seen. Thank you. I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. I love the internet. All right, so he takes a Brutality. He might have a...
It's a bit nutty.
Is Jake Valentine drinking Yoo-hoo? Yes. Of course he is. Yeah. Jake has no standards.
What's healthier? What's a healthier snack? Is it,
actually, this is actually...
Or is it...
It's actually hard. I don't know if you take the... I'd be interested. Billy, would you have taken...
Someone saying
God.
you is the rocky ass.
Wow.
Brent gets in there for 2, gets the 3 tokens off the Lingering Souls.
So, people in the chat, do you like the line of taking the Brutality? Not knowing what's in Jeff's hand, of course. But his Lingering Souls produce 3 power. That Liliana is going to do absolutely nothing this game. I'm still taking the Colgan command here.
We have a question about spoiler.
Did Billy Caminos go with you, Rob? I mean, Bob?
We have a question about Infernal Reckoning. It is solitary black instant, exile target colorless creature. You gain life equal to its power. I think it'll be a pretty solid card in sideboards.
I think it's so narrow.
It's a sideboard card, 1000% a sideboard card.
Exile target colorless creatures. So literally, it's only good against Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Eldrazi's like not enough big part of the metagame now. I mean, actually, Wormcoil End is more importantly Ulamog.
It takes care of artifacts too. Like it takes care of Infinity cards too, I guess.
Affinity, yeah, I guess. Is that just better than? I mean, yeah, I guess it's just straight up better than push against all those decks.
Here's a Faithless Tuning from Brent.
All right, so now we are seeing.
Much better.
Now we're seeing how this deck functions.
Yes,
and should function.
Absolutely.
So this is slightly better than last game.
I want another Yoo-hoo.
So Jeff actually needs a pulse because he basically has blanks in his hand. He has 2 Lilianas that aren't going to do anything ever. Because edicting your tokens player is kind of pointless. I'm surprised Jeff didn't take out his Lilianas.
Just because it's so inefficient. I mean, Brent doesn't care.
It doesn't do any. It literally doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like if you. All right, which one do you want?
The way Brent just said, "Yep," it was like, "Cool, sorry, do not care at all."
So next turn, if I'm Brent, I just start turning the elementals sideways too.
Yep.
Just don't care. Oh, he already did this turn, but
it's another Tarmogoyf there at the top.
Yeah, I guess for
Jeff.
What do you attack here? I think I attack. It's a 5/6. I'm attacking.
Yeah, you attack. You're not going to win. I mean, Brent's dealing a decent amount of damage per turn, but with this second...
Yeah, you have to pressure your opponent, right? You have to attack.
Yeah, with this second Tarmogoyf now, you should be absolutely attack. It's only a 4/5, not a 5/6.
Yeah, Teddy. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Being 1 mana instance very important too. I love how he copy pasted. All right, well, we know we're attacking. Now we're just attacking with 2 in the air.
Now? I'm proud that I'm a copy pasta.
I think it's flashback Faithless Lootings.
We had a question about this earlier about Alpine Moon. I kind of like it as a sideboard option. Adam does not like it at all and thinks that it should not be anywhere near his.
All right, I do not attack on the ground here if I'm Brent. I just attack with 2 in the air. And am I going to flash back my Lingering Souls or Faithless Looting? You're not going to get anywhere on the ground. It's not worth getting 1 damage in for 2 tokens.
Which would you rather do here, flashback wise? Would be Faithless Looting? Like,
All right, I don't like this attack. You're literally just getting in 1 damage. This is not. There's at the cost of 2 tokens. Well, now he's priced in his flashing back Lingering Souls.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gotten the most information beforehand, and I would have flashed back. I don't like this at all either.
Brent's putting a premium on this Liliana, and I think you're right. I think you just don't.
I just don't care. Why do you care about Liliana? I don't like his lines. Like if you were gonna do anything there, to me, just flashback Faithless Looting. You try to dig for like literally anything. Language.
Flashback that Lingering Souls. The chances of him winning this game would have been languished away.
Oh god. Oh god. How do we get?
Brent saying, "Quote: What the f is that?"
Oh god. Bring up language on the camera. Holy cow. Wow, GG's.
Oh man!
Don't play your land. Flashback Soul. I mean, flashback anything.
He is a Faithless Looting.
Well, he's at 17. Just flashback Faithless Looting.
Souls instead.
What? I mean, you're
What's
gonna
the card? Languish.
He can't block.
Standard All-Star Languish.
He can't block. He can't block here. You attack. You attack. You put him to 6 because you want to draw. See, he should have held it. Don't know. How do you win? How do you win if you do this?
I mean, it was the same question that Jeff had earlier. How do you win? You win by attacking. That's how Brent wins this game.
Yeah, Jeff's at 8. Your bolt goes. Did Brent have a land or a bolt in his hand?
I think he had anything in his hand.
No, he has a bolt. It's on the table.
That's right. It's in his bolt. Yeah. 7 6.
I don't. You can't block there. You go to 7. You bolt him, right? Mm-hmm. That's why you also hold a land in your hand. You want to give yourselves more things to discard.
Yeah.
So bolt you, attack you.
Attack. Jeff's still playing Lily.
So bolt you to 5, attack for 2, put you to 3, and then you're out as another bolt.
I think the return was Lingering Souls.
I don't understand. I don't understand why we did this. Like he had, but you're just gonna block again. Don't block. Do not block. Is that a Golgari charm? Don't block. Yeah, he should have done this last turn. Kalidas. Now he has to kill him. Does it bolt in his hand? Bolt you. Bolt you. No. Come on.
I still can't remember.
See, he took away any line to win this game, right? He should have bolted his opponent. He should have attacked him for 2. Why? How do you win this game if you do that? I do not understand this.
I think Brent had a window there. You're right. You get attacked, you get aggressive. You only win by
So
attacking.
Jeff was at 8. Brent was at 17. He had 2 tokens and a bolt, right? There was a Faithless in his graveyard, right?
Yes.
So if I'm Brent, I bolt you, I put you to 5, I attack you down to 3, right? And then my outs are I have 3 draws
at a bolt.
At a bolt, right? And he drew Lingering Souls that gave him another turn. So then he had 4 draws at a bolt.
But now the thing is,
now he's just dead.
Much life.
Now he's just dead. He cannot win this game now. It's non tokens.
But still has lifelink, and that's gonna be a problem.
It does. So he goes down to 2. Because he has to block the 2 biggest things. Otherwise, he just dies.
So total attack for 15.
Yeah, but now the game's out of reach again.
And then, sure, Brent only goes to 4. But Jeff goes up to 9, and all Brent has is 2 spirit tokens.
Brent, the point, though, Matthew, is that Brent should have never blocked. So, yeah, unfortunately, how this game played out. We obviously don't know what's on the top of Brent's deck, but I just think...
It goes back to what you mentioned about Jeff earlier. Like, how do you win this game?
Yeah, like, you have to say that to yourself. Like, do I win this game ever by blocking?
I think Jeff realized that the answer is maybe get one shot at it and see what my opponent does. And Brent was a little bit aggressive earlier, and then later on as the game went on, he wasn't as aggressive as he used to be. And as a result, Jeff is able to write at the victory.
Yeah, I don't attack you. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff goes, you have 1 card? Cool, attack.
Yeah, so I don't understand. Sometimes you have to be greedy to win, and Treetop Village is just going to do it.
Brent able to get rid of the Cletus, but too little, too late.
It's not a damnation, doesn't matter. See, you should have done this turns and turns and turns and turns ago. But now there's no draws to get him out of it unless he's going to bolt himself, and then you get out on your own terms. So this is not luck. This is just sequencing. Is that a Bedlam Reveler?
That is a Bedlam Reveler.
Some would say he was never going to draw the bolt anyways, but that doesn't matter, right?
You don't know that.
You don't know that. Like when you make a decision, you're making with the best possible information you have. You have to play towards the only way that you're going to win that game is if you drew the bolt.
Yes.
Right. You have to play in such a way that you draw the bolt.
You have to play two outs.
Yeah, you're not playing to try to not lose quicker. Yeah, you don't want to play a long game here. You can't beat 2 5-6 coifs. So he had to play in a more aggressive fashion, and he just didn't. So that looks like it's gonna be the match. We got about 25 minutes here. I don't know if you want to rant or does the boy want to play some EDH?